day of action and our future days of action.
Well, I want to really thank Lisa, and I think it's been a great new feature. We've had Bob and Frank and Lisa now as PCPs talk about what they're doing in the precinct and beyond as Democrats, and we want to keep that up on a regular basis. They've set a great precedent so far, and if anybody's interested in doing that at an upcoming meeting, just let any of us know. I also have to claim total deniability. I have no recollection of telling Senator Aguilar to in fact,
Selective memory.
In fact, it was a miscommunication, misinterpretation on her point. Senate District 32 has become such a global force that there's this huge demand from her worldwide, and I've told her there are people who want you to come out across the globe during election season, but your priority is here in the district. And she agrees with that. She's not going out in the world. She's going to hit every precinct before the election's over. I think a third of the people here in the room have walked with her and supported her strongly, and it's very important and making a big difference. She's walking for our precinct. She walks with Andy Kerr. She's trying to help the neighboring counties and trying to help Obama and trying to push the Latino vote and the identity issues for Latino citizens. But let me move on to our House district. I saw something on the news, on the internet, maybe a lot of you saw it, where a Missouri legislative candidate, former teacher, was knocking doors and hit the wrong door, but heard screams coming from inside. And sorry, but there was a baby had fallen into a pool inside this house and was turning blue. The parents had rescued him out of the pool and were desperate to save his life. And this former teacher happened to know CPR, so he was able to come in and save the baby's life while knocking doors. So it was a real inspiring thing for those of us who do knock a lot of doors. So I just encourage you all to keep knocking doors and keep saving lives. At some point I counted 32 of us in the room. It changes all the time. 21 of the people at that moment had participated in our last 2 days of action, which is fantastic, phenomenal. And we had 21 exactly, not the same 21, at our last day of action. And we hit roughly 900 doors. We were promoting Senator Guzman, Senator Stedman, Mark Ferrandino walked with us, and Irene walked with us. It was a tremendous day, great reach. We also did a lot of voter registration, set up a new contact at the library. I think Alan helped out over there. I mean, I don't want to start naming names because so many of you have done it. But that was a great success, and we're going to do our third big day of action, September 8th, which I guess is 3 weeks from now. Normally we try to do it a couple weeks after the meeting, but that would be Labor Day weekend. So we're shooting at September 8th, and that's our target to finish this phase of hitting the inactive voters in our district. And this is such an important group. We've talked about it before. They trend heavily towards Obama. They are challenging. They're a little bit more disconnected. They usually only come out in presidential years, and a lot of them aren't who they're supposed to be. So you're hitting doors where the challenge on our end is a lot greater to get them engaged and to get them on our side. But part of it is to find out where they are and know whether we need to come back to them or not when we do our final rounds in September, October, of really pushing to get out the vote. But right now we're still trying to complete activating the vote. So we've got one more day, a culminating day, but between now and then, I think we have 21 days. I said there were 21 people in the room.